So this is Tenacious Earl back for the conclusion of this tournament, the 2018 Silverado Open. We're just about halfway through from the lead pair, and I'm going to keep moving this through maybe an hour and a half to finish it off, but I'm going to finish it off here. I want to make one thing clear. This channel has undertaken a Patreon account to try and help bolster our ability to put on projects like this. Having said that, I don't want to abandon the idea that we want people to be able to follow projects and to be able to, people who aren't able to, we want to make sure that people that aren't able to contribute can follow these projects. That's fine. But I also want to acknowledge we have contributors, and I'm appreciative of those contributors. And there may be times that I'm going to put out some content that is going to be specifically for contributors because they have helped to subsidize this channel. If it's going to offend somebody that we do that, that's unfortunate. I hope you understand. This is no offense to anybody who isn't able to contribute. But, I mean, unfortunately, that's kind of the way that it works in life, and I'm not trying to gyp anybody. I don't want to make this a channel, and my part, I don't want my videos for this channel to be like this kind of thing that's going to get people angry because I'm going to make a video of this or that or the other that doesn't get out to the public. I mean, that's, I don't know. I have to think through these things and continue to think through them. You know, I have some of each philosophy that I have to think through, and what level of video making I need to do in order to make it worth the while for the people who are contributing to this channel. So maybe I have to come up with some projects that are specific to Patreon. If that's, and maybe that will address some of the concerns. I think Ben, in a comment, Ben Hardy, and he has a legitimate concern. If this is going to be a public project, or if this is going to be a project that I'm going to announce to the public, then I probably should be careful about saying I'm going to put too much stuff on Patreon, because then what's the point of anybody watching it? So I understand that. But just also understand that Tabletop Earl and myself are in a position where we feel a certain obligation that at some point we've got to put out some things that are that help make the people who are contributing to this campaign feel like they're getting their money's worth. So hopefully we can find a nice medium that nobody feels like they're being left out, and if they do feel left out, it's only because they've heard about a project that isn't in the public, and it's made clear that that project is something that is for people who are contributing. So we'll work it through, but I don't want to make this sound like I'm trying to take a lot of I'll probably keep all of everything on the public in this project if I keep going with videos in it, which I'll have to see what the demand and how viewership is and all that stuff, and see if it's something that people are getting something out of. So, but probably that it will keep going. I'm the kind of person that is, excuse me, I'm rather stubborn when it comes to halting things altogether off of the channel. I tend to put up more than I intend at times. I say I'm going to do this, and I end up doing that. So where did we leave this? Okay, well, we left this with me in a little bit of where I felt like I was in a dilemma, but I've decided that whatever decisions I made before with these coins are made, and so I'm just going to press on, and if there's a coin that's been ill-gotten, then I guess that's well, it's no guarantee that anybody's going to make it work for them. I can guarantee you that. Sometimes you use them and it works. Sometimes you use them and you end up bogeying or double bogeying and you feel like you wasted it. So, so where were we? We were on hole 9 with the third group. Trenchard and Stevenson both birdied 9, which is an easier par 5. It's not as easy as 5, but at least in this round it's playing considerably easier. Although I will say that there were a couple bogeys here. Actually, I guess you can't see them. Maybe I need to turn this just a wee bit. That'll help some. But you can see here birdies here. But there was a bogey from Washburn, although that was an automatic roll, and then Newcomb as well bogeyed 9. But we're on to Takai, who is 1 behind the lead. He has 2 blue chips, and he's going to go ahead and try to play this 9th and see if he can get back into a tie for the lead with Trenchard. So it's going to be the hole controlling this, and it's a 16, which is in the rough. So in the rough with a 3 on the par 5, and it's a rough on the first shot. So is Takai a workman? No, he is not. So it's going to be a moderate putt for birdie. And this is where you're going to use a blue chip. So that takes it from a 1 to 2 to 1 to 4. And he misses the putt. So that leaves an easy putt for par, and he makes it. But Takai with a chance loss. So 33 on the front for both Takai and Stevenson. 32 for Trenchard. That's the reason he is in the lead. But Stevenson is making a bit of a charge here. And so we have this first group who is kind of worked their way back. Emmerich is... maybe they haven't had the right chemistry. And actually it's not 10, it's 8. So... okay, so we'll move the little camera notation here to it's Gil Granberry. He's going to be the... actually, no, it'll be Emmerich still. He's got the honors here on 8. And it'll be hole control 44, rough with the second shot on a par 4, and a 1. So a workman... no, he is not. So it's going to be a pin shot here. So let's get out the pin and re-roll the white die. It's a 2. Die's in the vicinity of the pin. It's an easy putt for par. So we roll 2, and he makes it. So Emmerich still 5 back of the leaders. Has not really made up any ground. Now we'll do Granberry. And he will control this with a 3-4-4. So a 3-4-4. Is Granberry yeoman or puny? No, he's neither. Is it a firm green? No. So it's a green shot. So we go to the green cam. And it's a 4. So on a par 4 with a 4, is it a friendly green? No, and it's not a challenging green. So it's going to be a clutch putt for par. So clutch putt for par for Granberry. He is going to use a chip to get to gold. Now again, if you make a clutch putt after spending that, you don't get it back. So he needs this 1 to 5, and he misses it. Now he will get a red, and what it will do is it'll cancel out this other blue, but he is going to likely bogey. It's an easy bogey putt, and he makes that. But Granberry struggling here today. We'll get the scores at the turn. But him and McAdams are 4 back. I'm going to move this over just a little bit so we got a little bit better spacing. Okay, and let's see who's left. We've got Kimes, right? Yeah, Kimes. Another bogey in Kimes will be off the leaderboard, so, and it'll be hole controlled 34, and it's going to be in the rough with a 5 on the green. So, whoa, slippery. Rough cam on a par 4, first shot, and a 5. So is he a master? No, he is not. Oh boy, it's going to be a difficult putt for par. This could be it for him. Difficult putt for par is 1 for 3. He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any tokens, so he really just needs to make this. He needs a 1 to 3, and it's a 6. He is gonna at least bogey. So that was a difficult. So now it's a moderate putt for bogey, and it's a 2. So he will make that. But, and again, Granbury, I put a circle around it. It's actually square for bogey, and Kimes, it has fallen off out of contention with the others, so there are only a few on the leaderboard left. This should speed things up a little bit here. Okay, so we will go to 12 now. We've got, what, 7 players left where we're rolling things out. Trenchard leads, Takai 1 back, 3 back, Stevenson 4 back, Granbury, McAdams, and Trenchard is at, so it was 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, so minus 16, minus 14, minus 13, minus 12, minus 11 for those of you who prefer the those kinds of designations. So what do we have? We have, in the first group, we have Newcomb still on the board. The other two, we have Solomon and Summers, have both kind of been eclipsed. So Newcomb will lead off this hole number 12. It's a par 4. So, and it's going to be, he's going to have control. It's a 156. Can't afford any more bogeys for him. Although he's 1 under par, so he just isn't keeping up really. So 156. Is he a legend? Yes, he's both a legend and a bomber because of the dot. So yeah, that'll be a gallery cheers, and so this will help him out. He'll get another blue chip. Okay, so now it is the 1 on the green. Is he a champion? Yes, he is. So this is a gimme putt for birdie for him. That's really about the best you can ask for. A gimme putt for birdie. He needs other than 6s, and he gets it. So he will actually gain a stroke on the field there. He's going to get a birdie on this par 4. He didn't have to use any of his blue chips. So he's got 3. He could, if he uses them right, he could get himself right back up there near the top, especially if Trenchard and Takai start slipping a bit. All right, so now with the other 2 guys, and it'll be Sommers first. This is a normal hole with a 3, is going to be a par. And then it's Solomon. Normal hole with a 5 is going to be a par. So we'll move back to 11. And so McAdams is 4 back. Let's see, is he... Yeah, he has the honors. So in this par 3, he doesn't have any tokens. And he will gain 1 here, as he is going to be patient and play it safe and take the gimme par putt, which he makes. This being a par 3, he will make a 3, and then we've got normal for Juneau, or no, normal for Washburn, a 4. That's going to be a par, and then for Juneau, a 2. That's a par. Okay, so we're going to go to 10 now. And we're going to get up here to the guys that are in the lead. Making the turn. It's going to be it's going to be Stevenson who is on the box here. So see if he can keep his move up the board. Hole controlled 23. It's going to be in the sand with his approach on this par 4. So sand on the approach and a 6. Is he sandy? No, he's not designated sandy, so it's going to be a double difficult putt for par. And well, he's desperate, but he also gets a blue chip every time, so he might as well use it here. I just want to be sure. Stevenson and Takai would both get a blue chip if they run out, so he's going to use it. He might as well take it and hope he gets a 1-3 now that it's a difficult putt for par. And he misses it, so that went for naught. So now it's a moderate putt for bogey, and he makes that. But he will take a step back here on the par 4. He's going to take a 5. And he's going to move back to 4 behind Trenchard. So Trenchard now will be the one to give it a whirl. He doesn't have any coins. And it'll be hole control 12. And he is in the sand in his second shot with a 2. Is he sandy? No, he's not, so it's going to be an easy putt for par for him. And he makes. So he'll remain 1 ahead of Takai, who is on the tee now. And it'll be 12 as well, so it's going to be the same. It's going to be sandy. And he's not sandy, so it's going to be an easy putt for par. So they're going to match strokes as long as he makes the easy putt, and he does. Okay, so still at 17 and 16 under, and we're going to go to the 9th hole, and this will be the final hole on the front 9 for any of the players. So Kimes is off the chart here, so you see how quickly he dropped down, but it's going to be a chance for, let's see, Emmerich. Can he doesn't have any coins. Can he get something started here, maybe make a charge on the back? Well, tell you what, he's so far behind right now, he is going to attack the green. So he's going to pass up that blue chip in order to see if he can do something about this. So we have to re-roll the white die with... And it's going to be a 6. It's going to be an unfortunate break. It's going to be a difficult putt for par. He had to roll the dice. So, difficult 1-3, and he makes it. So, nothing too much loss. So, he's +1. That's a 37 on the front for him. It'll be Granberry now, who's lost all of his coins. And it'll be golfer control on the par 5, and it's going to be a 2-2-3. Is he a legend? No, he's not. Is he a champion? No. Is he a hero? No. So none of them, but he's going to be on the green with a 2 on the green dice. So par 5, 2. Friendly green. It's semi, but it doesn't have the... So no, it won't be. So it's going to be an easy putt for par. So he rolled 2 and he makes it. So, and on this double cordial, let's roll this real quick. It is just cordial. And it's a 1. That'll be a birdie for Kimes. About the only way he's making birdies here. He had 1 par on the front. Look at this. I'll try to shove it up here a bit without ruining the cards. But if you look here, birdie, birdie, bogey, 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 par, bogey, birdie. So that is +5 and then -3, so +2. That is a 38 on the front. And for Granberry, he, let's see, 2 under, 1 under, even. Even on the front, 4 strokes back. So let me double check my math here. So Trenchard with a 4 under. Yep, 4 ahead of Granbury. Takai. Yeah, so we're in good shape. Okay, so we're through the front 9. Now we're going to stick to the back, and we'll see if anybody has made a charge from the back here in a couple holes. So here we go. We've got Newcomb, who just birdied 12, and maybe he's got a little something left in him here. Let's see if he can make a charge. It's not necessarily a hole to do it. It's daunting, so he's actually going to spend a coin and give himself control of this hole. 266, par 4. Is he a king or a shaper? He is a king. Perfect placement, so it's going to be the gallery cheers. He's going to get another blue coin. He can do that. What you can't do is on putts. You can't improve your putting in order to get that. Or wait, let me double check. Whoa. Okay, he doesn't get it because the gallery cheers. If you spend it to get a gallery cheers, you don't get to keep it. Okay, so 2, is he a champion? Yes, he is. So it's going to be a gimme putt for birdie. So this works out really well for him. Roll 2, as long as they're not 2 6s, and they're not. That's going to be a birdie for Newcomb, and he's birdied 3 of the last 4, and he has moved up to within 4 shots of the lead. So that bit of strategy works out very well for Alec Newcomb. So that leaves Emmerich as the sole guy at 5 back. Okay, so Summers goes first with the and it's a semi-daunting hole, and a 3 is going to be a par. Again, semi-daunting for Solomon. That's going to be a par. Whoops. Got a little ahead of myself there. Pars are 4 on those holes. Okay, so we will go back to 12. Actually, what I probably should do is do this. Might make it easier. Okay, so back to 12, and it's going to be McAdams. It's going to have control 3 4 5. Whoa! Grab 2 things at the same time. Par 4, 3 4 5. Push shot towards the rough. That's a gallery moans. Or groans, and that's going to eat up his blue chip. You get a red one for that, and those just cancel each other out. And so a 3. Is he a master? He is a semi-master, but he doesn't have the dot. So this is going to be a moderate putt for par, and he doesn't have any blue chips. So McAdams might be in trouble here. Moderate putt for par, 1 to 5 though. Not too bad, but he can't have a 6. He's going to make par. So that's a par 4, and he will make it. Now with a normal hole, a 6. It's a bogey for Juneau. Washburn. He's going to make a par. Okay, so back to 11. And we will have Trenchard. And he will have control of this 155 of the par 3. Is he a champion? He's semi-champion with a dot, so yes, he is. Perfect fade, rolls toward the pin, almost goes in. That's an easy putt for birdie. Can he get anything but the 2 6s? And he gets it. Birdie for Trenchard. He is having an excellent round here. He gets a 2. And that moves everybody back one. Yeah, boy. All right, so now it's Takai. Needs to keep pace. Trenchard at 18 under now. And Takai, he is going to go ahead and take the gimme, be patient, make the putt, get another token. And Stevenson gets a token because he's lucky the entire round. So Takai takes a par. I forgot, like I said, Stevenson now, he's going to play. Five back, and it's going to be hold controlled, and it's 44, which is going to be sand in the first shot. So sand in the first shot on a par 3 with a 3. Is he chunky? No. It's going to be a gimme putt for par, so as long as he doesn't get 3 6s, he had 2, that'll work. Okay. So we're going to go back to 10. 10 is a par 4. And it's going to be, well, it's going to be Kimes first. This is a normal hole with a 2. It's going to be a par for Kimes. So now we go with Emmerich. Hole 25. That's going to be rough in second shot. Par 4 rough second shot with a 6. Is he a master? Yes, he is. Precision swing sends the ball and debris flying. Ball lands cleanly onto the green. Easy putt for par. And he makes it. And now Granbury, who finds himself 5 behind the leader, Trenchard. Got to make up some ground here soon. And it's going to be the hole controlling at 24. And that's a green shot, so that could be good, but it's a 6. Fortunately, there's no challenge to the green. Par 4, 6. Is it friendly or is he laser? He is definitely laser, so it's going to be a clutch putt chance for birdie. He's going to have to take the 1 for 3. He could earn a red token if he doesn't get the 1 to 3 because he's normal. And he misses. So he'll earn a red token, and now he's got a putt for par that's easy. And he will make it, but that is a chance gone to waste there for Granbury. So, all right, we're up to hole 14. Another par 4. Okay, so now we've got the hottest golfer here, Alec Newcomb. And he's going to go ahead and use this tactic again. He's going to spend 1 to take control of the hole here and see if he can make it work for him again. 2, 3, 5. Is he a legend? Semi-legend with a dot, so it's well placed. He doesn't get that gallery cheers coin, but he will play off the 2. Is he a champion? He is. So it's another gimme putt for birdie. My word, I think it's almost the exact same roll that we had last time, and he makes it. Newcomb, 3 birdies in a row, and he moves up to 4 back. He had a couple bogeys on the front. If he didn't have those, man, he would be right in the thick of it. So you've got Summers now, medium or normal, and that's going to be a bogey for Summers. Oops. Solomon, another 6. That'll be bogeys for those 2 guys. And so we'll go back to 12 or 13 now. And one guy we have is McAdams. out of this group. So 4, so it'll be the hole controlling it. 16 is going to be in the sand. Sand off the tee. And a 5. Is he sandy? Nope. I haven't seen anybody sandy, but this is a difficult putt for par, and he doesn't have any. So, difficult putt for par 1 to 3, and he misses. So now a moderate 1 to 5 putt for bogey. He makes that. But McAdams drops a shot. If Trenchard decides to put another one close here and make another birdie, both him and Emmerich would be off the page. All right, so Juno, or no, we'll go Washburn first. Semi-daunting hole. With a 2 is going to be a par. And then Juno, he's going to bogey it. So, not a friendly hole. Juno keeps going back. Okay, so Trenchard, the leader, clear by 2 on number 12. And he's been doing a lot of this without the coins that the other guys have. Hole control, 24. And he's going to find the green with a 1. This could be excellent for him. A challenging green or scatter golfer. No, he's neither. Clutch putt for birdie. He needs a 1 to 3 for a birdie. Otherwise, he'll get a... If he gets a birdie with a 1 to 3, he'll get a blue chip, a red chip if he's 4 to 6. And he makes it. Another birdie for Trenchard. This time on 12. And he is going to knock McAdams. And we're going to let Emmerich play his hole just to be sure. But more than likely, he's going to be off the chart here. Takai 3 back now. Trenchard is, and he gets that clutch putt. So now it'll be Takai trying to. He has yet to match. Again, hole control 34 this time. That's the course, and a 2. It's not a cordial or daunting hole, so that's just going to be an easy putt for par. And he makes it. But he's losing ground, and Stevenson is nearly off the chart. He's just going to roll off here with 1 coin left. And it's going to be the hole controlling at 25. It's going to be course with a 6. Is it daunting? No, it's not. So it'll be a clutch putt for birdie for Stevenson. 1 to 3. He's got a chance, and he is going to use that. He wants a 1 to 5, so a 6 would doom him here. And he gets it. So he's going to keep pace with Trenchard. Granbury, the only guy 6 back. And again, we're going to do Emmerich. But if he doesn't birdie this time around, he's going to be off the chart here. So it's going to be 11, and it'll be Kimes rolling off of a normal hole, and a 3 is going to be a par. So now we've got Emmerich. This is his last chance. And it's a 1. So he'll have control. 1, 2, 4. This could be helpful. He's a good golfer. We'll see if it can come through for him. 1, 2, 4. Firm green, no. So it's going to be a green shot with a 1. He might have a chance to pick it up here. 1. Challenging green or hacker. No, it's neither of those. So it's going to be a clutch putt for birdie, and he is semi-gold. If he can get a 1 through 4, he'll earn a token and stay in this tournament. And he makes it. Finally, Emmerich with a 2. He will get a... He'll get a token. Blue chip, I guess is what it's really called. And he's going to stay on the tail end of the leaderboard. We'll keep following him. And finally, Granbury. Hole control 11. It's in the rough. Par 3 with a 4. First shot. Workman. Not a Workman. Okay, moderate putt for par. That's a 1 to 5, and he does make it. So he will hang there at 6 back. So we've got Trenchard now at 19 under par, Takai at 16, Newcomb, Stevenson at 14, and then Granbury and Emmerich at 13. So we're really starting to thin it down. And now we reach the making a move portion, which doesn't always amount to much, but let's see. So we go back to here. Where is... Okay, here's making a move. Occasionally in pro golf, golfer will seemingly come out of nowhere in the final round. Suddenly contend. Tournament mode is meant to, or it's trying to capture it. So what do? We roll 2 dice. We'll do green and white, and if it has a 1 in front, we'll get an emerging contender. If it's 2 or above, then nothing. And it's 2, 4, so 22 through 66, no emerging contenders. So we're just gonna keep moving. Hole 15, a par 3. So it'll be Alec Newcomb. 3 birdies in a row. He'd love to get a right now chart roll. He'll control 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's right to the green cam, so he's got a chance here maybe to go 4 in a row with a 2 as well. So the green cam, a 3 and a 2. Par 3 and a 2. Friendly green, no. Challenging green, no. Nope, that's going to be an easy putt for par, so he's going to break his streak here. But he should still get a par out of it, and he does. So now we got Sommers. This is a normal hole with a 1. He's going to birdie it. Good for him. And it's going to be a bogey for Solomon. We will go to hole 14. Once we get to where the first groups end out, that should cut down on the time a bit. All right, so we've got McAdams, who is off. So now all of these players are off the chart. So let's just go ahead and Washburn. This is a normal hole. Normal and a 5 is going to be a par. McAdams, a 3 is a par. Juneau is a 1. He's going to birdie it. So take a short breather here, get a drink, and all right. Moving to 13. The leader, Trenchard, just trying to coast in here at this point. It's going to be hold control 55 in the rough with a 3. Par 4. Double check there. First shot with a 3. Workman? No, he's not a workman. So it'll be an easy putt for par. He will take that, and he will make that. It's now Takai. He is going to spend a chip to try and... Oh, and Stevenson gets a chip because he is lucky, and he was out of them. So Takai is... he's going to take control of the hole himself. 5-5-6. So on the par 4, 5-5-6. Is he a legend? No, he's not. Is he a hacker? No. So it's going to go from experience, and he is an icon, so he's got that going for him. And a 6 on the experience with a par 4. Is he an icon? Yes, he is. On the green in regulation, despite less than stellar approach. Moderate putt for birdie. That's a 1 to 2. He could make it 1 to 4 by using a chip. He is not. He's going to hold on to it. and it's a 6. It's probably a good thing he didn't use it, because that wouldn't have made it. So that was a moderate, so now an easy putt for par, and he makes that. So, and now Stevenson. Hole controls at 25. That's going to be in the sand in 2. Par 4, sand in 2, and a 4. Chunky. Nope, not chunky. So it's going to be a moderate putt for par. 1 to 5, and he misses it. He bogeys. What was that? A moderate putt for par. So now it's an easy putt for bogey, and he makes that. But that's a 5 for Stevenson. And he's going to go back into this where if Trenchard gets another birdie, a bunch of them are going to be out of contention. Okay, so back to 12. I guess I took 11 and put it at the bottom there. There we go. Okay. So Emmerich still in hole controlled 23, is going to be in the rough in 2. Shouldn't be any problem for him, but let's see. A 4, is he a workman? No. Moderate putt for par. He's just got to keep going here. Moderate putt, 1 to 5, and he makes it. Kimes on a normal hole with a 4, it's going to be a par. Granbury. So it'll be the, he'll control at 2, 4, 5. Is he a legend? No. No, he's going to drift off the green. I'm going to check his short game here. So a 4 on the normal short game. Is he stone? No, he's not. So it's going to be an easy putt for par. And he will make that. Okay, so we're through 12 for the lead group, and we're doing okay here for time. So to 16, a potential eagle hole here for guys that are still in contention. Newcomb, let's see, Newcomb is at par. He is, what, 5 back, I believe? Let's see. He went 4 under, and he started 3 back. And Trenchard is 4, 5, 6. So, wait, let's see. So Newcomb started 3, yeah, and add 2, so 5. Yep. All right. So, well, let's see. Sommers has to go first because he birdied, and this is double cordial, and a 3 is going to be a potential birdie with, nope, it's going to be a par. So here's Newcomb. He has a coin, a blue chip 3. So a 1-1-2, he controls it on the par 5. 1-1-2. Is Newcomb cold? No, he's semi-hot. Is he dynamic? No, he's not dynamic. Is he gilded? No. So it's going to be a moderate putt for birdie. And he's running out of time. He's going to use that chip to make it a 1 to 4 chance. And he makes it. So he is 5 under here on the back. And he moves up to 4 back. He's hoping for a flame out here from Trenchard. And so here is Solomon. And he'll birdie. And here's a group that we're just all together rolling. It's Juneau. 6 on a normal is a bogey. And here is Washburn. A 2 on a normal is a par. Oops, and this is a par 3. Where's my thing? And then McAdams, normal, that's going to be a birdie, so he gets a 2. Okay, so to 14, and it's going to be Trenchard. And he's going to play it safe here, take the patient route, give me putt for par, and he makes it. So at this point, he is very cool with that kind of thing. It's going to be Takai. He's going to have to be the one going for broke here, potentially. There's a 3, so it's hole controlled, 56 in the sand in the first shot. And a 3 means on the par 4, first shot. Chunky, not chunky, so it's going to be an easy second putt for par. And he makes it. That's a 4 over there if you can't tell. It's pretty dark, but there's a par. And now Stevenson, really almost on the outside looking in. And, well, he is, he's going to attack the green here. He needs to give it a shot. So here we go. He gets a 1. So he's going to get within a few yards of the pin. It's a moderate putt for birdie, and he's going to use his token to give himself an easy putt for birdie, which is 1 to 4, and he makes it. Boy, if he didn't have a couple of those bogeys, he would be right in the thick of it. But he has bogeyed 3 holes, which, you know, that would put him at 2 back if he hadn't. So, all right. Emmerich still hanging on. Let's see. So it'll be hole controlled 46. It's in the rough with a 3. Par 4 in the rough. Let me double check. Yeah, it's a first shot 3. He's not a workman, so it'll be an easy second putt for par, and he will make it. Not going anywhere, but not getting any further back either. It's Kimes on semi-daunting 6. That's going to be a bogey for him. And Granbury, he's going to go ahead and give the hole control here. 26, it's going to be course with a 4. So let's see. All right, so it's semi-daunting with a dot. Uh-oh. So clutch putt for par for Granbury. Needs a 1 to 3, or else he's going to end up off the chart, and it's a 4. Easy putt for bogey now. Makes it, but he has fallen back to the point of being out of contention. Man, these guys are just don't have the staying power here. So, okay, we are up to 17 for this first group. Somehow you still have Newcomb hanging around here, and Chase Stevenson will get a token because he's out of them. And so a par 4 here, and then a par 5. Let's just finish it out. Okay, so let's see. You got birdie from Newcomb. So Newcomb will lead off here. And he'll have control 2, 4, 5 on the par 4. Is he a legend? Semi-legend, but does not have it. So it's going to be beyond the green. Short game chance with a 2. Is he stone? No, he's not. So it's going to be a pin shot. Re-roll the white die. 5. Breaks to the left, stop short, moderate putt for par. He doesn't have any chips, so what did I say? It was moderate putt for par. 1 to 5, and he makes it. Okay, normal hole for Solomon, and a 4 will be a par. Summers and a 6 will be a bogey. So we're going to go to McAdams. Double cordial and a 1. That's going to be a birdie for him. He gets 2 birdies in a row. Then you've got Washburn, a 6. He is going to, you're going to roll the, and it'll be a bogey for him. That's, and then for Juneau, 2, that'll be a birdie. So Juneau can't par. Bogey, birdie, bogey. It's all over the place. All right. Trenchard with 2 blue coins. He's just going to kind of play it safe here and use those for putts probably. Hole controlled 2-2. It'll be a course cam with a 2, par 3. Cordial hole, no. Daunting hole, no. It's going to be an easy putt for par. He will take that every day, and he makes it. Takai, a little more desperate. So hole controlled 24 in the rough. With his first shot and a 3. Not a workman, so it'll be a gimme putt for par. Boy, and he almost misses it. That's a 5 right there. That would have been a disaster for him. Stevenson. He is going to use that and take control of the hole himself. And a 1-2-4 on the par 3. Not a firm green, so he's going to have a green shot with a 2. Let's see. Par 3. Is it a friendly green? No. Challenging, no. Easy putt for par. That's not going to help him. He makes it, but running out of holes. So it'll be Emmerich on the par 4. Take control 1-2-5. Is he a bomber? Yes, he is. That's a long. So that's special short game. Okay, so here we go. With a 1, is he stone? No, he's not stone. So it's going to be a pin roll with this. So let's roll this guy. I don't think I've ever rolled off of this particular. It's a 1, decide or die. And it's if it would have been an eagle. Instead, it's a gimme putt for birdie. And he makes it. So he'll get up to back to 5 behind. That's 14 under. And he's going to hold on to that blue chip. Almost gets an eagle. That would have been amazing. So Kimes and Granbury are both off of here. So it's normal 2. It's a par. That will be for Kimes. And then Granbury, it's a 4. That's going to be a par as well. Okay, so we are getting down to the end of the road here. This is the 18th hole. For the first golfers. So we'll see what happens with them here. Newcomb still hanging in there. He's been stormy all day, but that hasn't come to pass. So a cordial hole. It's not as easy as the others, but let's see what happens here for him. He'll have control 2-2-4. King, yes, he is. That's going to be the sweet spot and long. It's going to be a gallery. Cheers. So he will get a blue chip that he might be able to use on a putt here. So, and then a 2. Is he a champion? Yes, he is. Go for it. He is definitely going to go for it and hope for Trenchard to fall apart. So, let's see. The go for it, yes. We're going to re-roll the white die and see what comes up for him here. It's a 2. Solid shot, gets the ball on the green. A difficult putt for eagle. So he's got a blue chip here on 18 to use on a difficult putt for eagle. He's going to make it a moderate putt, a 1 or a 2, and he would eagle and jump up to 2 back. And he makes it. A 3 on the 18th, and he will leapfrog Takai and move up to 2 back. Newcomb nukes it, and that is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a 29 on the back, right? Let's see, 3's up through here. That's 18, and 8 is 26, and 3, 29. He shoots a 65. What a nice round for Newcomb. That's going to put him at 271, right? 271. Clubhouse leader. So we put Newcomb up here, and what we'll do is we'll start moving some things down. He's going to be right here, if you can see him. So Trenchard now has something to think about. Newcomb is finished, and that was a heck of an eagle there on the 18th. So now you've got Sommers. This is a cordial hole and a 6. Oh boy, that's going to be a potential bogey. We rolled a decider, and he's going to get a par. Actually, no, that's Solomon. That's not Sommers. Sommers will go now. We'll just roll the decider with it. 3, cordial hole, that's a par. We'll worry about their scores a little later. We're going to go back to 17. Actually, let's do it now. +1, even, +1, 37, 73. So Sommers, 206 and 73 is a 279. Is that right? He was 8 more than, yep. Okay, and then you've got +2, +1, a 37. And so 73 for both of these guys. Solomon ends up at 280. So there you go. Newcomb ends up at, let me see. Just a second here. Just a second. .288, so that is what, 17 under par. So Trenchard, like I said, was at 19, so -17 here. You got -9 and -8 here. Okay, so here we go. We're going to 17. It's going to be the quick rolls here for first for McAdams, a 1 on the, that'll be a birdie on, wait, yeah, that'll be a normal hole birdie. Boy, he has had 3 birdies in a row. He might get back into this at least. So Juno, 2 on a normal hole will be a par. Washburn, a 2, there'll be a par. So here are the big dogs. Trenchard, par 5. He will just going to go ahead and let this play out the way it's going to. It's a 1-3-6 for him. One, 3, 6 on the par 5. Not a duffer, not a scatter, not a utility. He is a hero. Easy putt for birdie. Well, that's why he's got these blue chips here. He's been saving them. Easy putt for birdie turns into a gimme putt for birdie. 2 6s misses. He makes it. He is going to be the winner, it looks like, here, barring some kind of a major trouble spot. Emmerich moves back to 6 behind. Stevenson's 5. Takai 4. Newcomb 3, finished in the clubhouse. Takai now, he's really got to go for this if he has a chance. He's going to use, he's going to hold on to the token and hope that the hole takes control. Maybe that'll help him. Nope, he's going to be him. 4-4-6. Legend or Bomber? No, he is neither of those. Shaper? Yes, he is. That's going to be a Gallery Cheers. He'll earn himself another token in the process. And then a 4 is a utility. No. So it's going to be a moderate putt for birdie. So he's going to use one of the tokens that he has to make it an easy putt for birdie. 1-4, and he makes it. So he's back to 3 strokes behind, minus 16, or no, minus 17. Trenchard's at minus 20, if I recall correctly. Stevenson, he gets another blue chip because he doesn't have one. And the 4 is going to be hole controlled 34. That'll be check the course, and that's good because the course is double cordial. Actually, when it's double cordial, the 6 means that you'd get a gimme birdie. But anyway, this is a 2 on the par 5. Is it a cordial? Yes, it is a cordial. Clutch putt for birdie for Stevenson. He's going to use the blue chip to try to get it here. Makes him 1-5, and he makes it. So there we go. Now back to 15. So we're past the hour mark here, but I would like to get this finished up, and we will have this in the book. All right, so you got Times and Granbury. You have Emmerich, who is got the camera focused on him, and he is going to have he could have a par putt, or he could attack the green. So far behind, he is going to attack the green here, so he'll have a 2. It'll be a difficult putt for birdie. He'll use his chip and make it a moderate 1-2, and it's a 3. He misses it, so then he will have an easy putt for par, which he makes. He's fading fast. Then you've got Kimes. He's going to birdie this one, normal hole. And then you got Granbury, and he's also going to birdie it. So, okay. Getting down to the wire here, guys. Final 3 holes. So we've got, well, this group here is just a play and go bye-bye. So it'll be McAdams. The cordial hole 5 pars it. So he is 1, 2, 3, 4 minus. So minus 3. It's a 33 and a 34. 67. Playing most of it out of contention. So he ends up. That's McAdams, 206 and a 67. That's a 273 minus 15. So he is actually right now right here. All right, so we've got now Juno. That's a 5. That's another par. So he's at even, 1, even, plus 1, 37. 75 on his round. with a 205. That's a 280, right? Yep, 280. So that'll be -8. He'll be tied with Solomon up there at -8. And then you have Washburn, a 6. This is what, a cordial hole. He pars it, so because of the no dot, and he shoots an even par 36, pretty steady round there. But he was done in on the front 9. That'll be a 76 to go with his 206. That's a 282, right? Yes. -6 for him. So he had a rough go of it. All right, so we're going to go to 17. And it's going to be Trenchard. His control 156, par 4, 156. Legend. He has a dot, so yes, it's going to be the gallery cheers. Been cheering all day for this guy. This guy's going to have an excellent round. Let's see what he brings in here. So then the 1, is he a champion? He's semi-champion. We need to re-roll this to see if he gets it again. And he does. Gimme putt for birdie. The dude can do no wrong. And he makes it. Goodness gracious. This is a bludgeoning. I can't believe this guy. And Emmerich moves back off of the chart again. Again, we will play him as such, but this is a drubbing. Oh, Newcomb goes back to 4 back. All right, so Takai. He has control 256 on the par 4. Is he a legend? No, he is not. So it's going to be short game check with a 5. Is he soft? No, he is not. It's going to be a moderate putt for par. That's a 1 to 5. He's going to use it to make it a gimme. And he'll make it, but he's running out of time. Stevenson gets a token, and Takai will, might as well put it out there for the next hole anyway. So Stevenson, 5 back. So he'll have control 135. Duffer or puny? No. Utility? No. So it's the right now chart, and he is semi-hot. So we'll take a look here and see. The 3 on a par 4. Is he cold? No, he's not. So an easy putt for birdie. He'll play his jobber there, so it'll be a gimme putt for birdie, and he makes it. So he will jump up into that tie for 4th, and we are down to Emmerich, who is off the chart here. He needs a birdie to keep going. Of course, this is a good hole for that. But we're going to roll Kimes and Granbury first. Cordial 1, that's another birdie for Kimes. Granbury and a birdie for him. Boy, that's the pressure there on Emmerich. 455, his control. What do we got here on the par 5 on the 455? Legend. Semi, but doesn't have it. Or, yeah, legend. Wait, no, just legend. 455. Hacker? No. Champion, yes. So it's going to be an easy putt for birdie. So that is 1 to 4, and he makes it. That's a 4. So everybody birdies, and he gets back up onto the board. And so we are to the final 2 groups are coming down to the wire here. Trenchard, here on 18, he almost has to completely blow it. So here we go. He's going to give control to the course. So And it's a 45. He's going to be in the rough in 2. That doesn't bother him too much. Rough in 2 with a 2. Is he a master? No, he's not. But it's going to be a double difficult putt for birdie. Now, he's going to use his final chip to make it a difficult putt for birdie. Needs a 1. And he gets a 4. Moderate putt for par, and he makes it. So that will be a 5. Could have closed it out stronger, but -4 on the back nine, too. That's a 32. 32, a 64. What a round for... He was tied for the lead going in, and a 64. 267. That is -21. Is that right? That's what I got there. So, okay. So Takai, can he get... He needs to... So he's going to use this. Stevenson also... I'm going to move it over to Stevenson. But Takai's going to use this to... Actually, no, wait. Takai isn't. He's just going to go ahead and let it roll out, and he will save that for maybe a birdie putt if he can get lucky. And a 6. Well, it's cordial, so it's not double cordial. Well, he's going to attack the green here, so... And it's a 5. Golfer check. So is he a master? Nope, not a workman either, so it'll be a difficult putt for birdie. He's going to use his token. Makes it moderate, 1 to 2, and he misses it, so that makes an easy putt for par. He makes 35 on the back. That is a 68 for Takai. It's going to make a 271. He's going to finish tied with Newcomb. Stevenson still hanging around here. He is going to take a little different approach. He's going to give control of the hole to the course. 224. Or wait, to the course. That's a 22. That's in the rough. So that didn't work out so well. If he could have gotten it in this middle column, he would have been in good shape. But 22 with a 4. So that's a first shot for master. No, he is not. It's going to be a difficult putt for birdie. So that's a 1. Well, he's happy where he is. He's going to lag it. Take the gimme putt for par. He'll make it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. So that's a 34 and a 33, 67 for Stevenson. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So that's 33. And then even, 1, 2. 271 minus 17. Wait, no. I guess Stevenson's 5 back. So 272 minus 16. Okay, so we've got to play 17 and 18 for the final group. Trenchard is finished. I don't think there's any way Emmerich can win this now. So you got Trenchard there. You got Takai and Newcomb at 4. Stevenson at 5. Back. Emmerich. Well, he's not finished yet. Let's roll him out here. He doesn't have any tokens, so his control 146 on the par 4. Might be doing it out of order here, but that's okay. 146. Okay, he is, well, he's semi-legend, semi-dynamic, but there's no dot, so we're going to move on. Is it a firm green? No. It'll be the right now chart. He's semi-hot. So this on the par 4, the 6, is he hot? He's semi. We're going to re-roll this. So he is hot. Moderate putt for birdie. 1 to 2, and it's a 3. So then easy putt for par. He makes it. Kimes, normal hole, and a 1. Boy, they are getting lucky here. That's a 5 on a normal hole. That's a par. So then to 18, the final hole of this tournament. Trenchard is being congratulated by his wife and kids and his parents and his fellow competitors as Emmerich is coming down here feeling dejected, like he had a shot to win this and he just didn't quite get it together. So we'll go with Kimes first. Cordial hole, a 3, and he will par. 1, 2, 3, 2. So a 34 and a 38. Even par 72. Kimes will be at 275. That is a minus 13, I believe. And let's see, they will go now. Emmerich will, or no, Granbury will go, and he will birdie the last. 1, 2, 3, so 2, so 34 for him as well on the back. So that's going to be a 70. Granbury 203 and 273, minus 15. And then Emmerich, the final golfer here for this Silverado Open at Napa Valley Country Club. Let's see how he finishes it off. And the hole will take control, 36. This has kind of been the story of his day. He just couldn't get anything going. The rolls all went Trenchard's way. So 36. So the third shot in the bunker with a 1. He is not chunky, so it'll be a pin shot. One final shot here off the pin. He's right at it. Can he get a 1? Can he finish strong? And he gets the 1. We need to re-roll the decider die. Can he finish with a birdie? And he does. It's in the hole. He birdies. He'll move up there to the 5 spot, and he finishes the back 9, 4 under, 32. But a 69 overall, falls short. 272. He's going to finish minus 16 along with Stevenson. So just real quick, the tournament is over now. Adam Trenchard, your victor here in tournament number 1 of the Tenacious Golf Tour 2018 edition. 2017-2018, I guess we should say. And let's just go ahead and set up the scoreboard like it would look. Actually, what we can do is take this and move it off to the side. Let me get my dice in here. So that way, what we'll do is we'll kind of do it this way. Trenchard 1. You got 2. Oh, you're not going to be able to see most of it here, so let's just do this. So at 4, you've got Newcomb and Takai. At 5, you have Emmerich and Stevenson. And at 6, you have, let's see, so let's add some of the other guys. So this is, what, minus 21? 20, 19, 18, 17. You've got 2 guys at 17, Newcomb and Takai. Then you've got 16, you've got Stevenson and Emmerich. At 15, you've got McAdams and Granbury. And then if you really wanted to, you'd have Kimes down here at 13. So that's your final leaderboard there. Adam Trenchard is your victor. And then the other thing we can do here is put them on the tourney total. 267. That's a minus 21. Well, they do strokes back, so we'll just do that. So we'll put it here. Second place, tied for second, two guys. Who had the last birdie? Takai had it on 16. Newcomb, he had an eagle on 18. So we're going to put Alec Newcomb. He is at 271. 4 back. Then you've got tied for fourth. Let's see. Emmerich birdied. Stevenson did not. So we'll go Dustin Emmerich. He 5 shots back. And also Chase. Bless you. Tied for fourth. And then you've got tied for fifth here. And we'll put up here tied for fifth as well. You've got Granbury. And so Granbury birdied. McAdams didn't. They finished at 273. 6 back, 273. Trent McAdams, and then we've got some other golfers here. Put it up here so you guys can see. So you had 273, 274, 275 Kimes. And he was 8 back. So I think I'm going to hold off on the rest of that, but you get the impression. You got a -9, which is 12 back. Then an 8, an 8, and a 6. Then a 6 is 15 back. That's 282. Might as well just go ahead and do this. So those are the 8s, 280. And that makes this 279, right? This is 8, tied for 9. Wait. Tied for 6th. My bad. Tied for 6th. This is 8, 9, tied for 10, and then 12. Just go ahead and clean this up a bit. So the 279 was Brent Summers, no, Heath Summers. Tied for 10. Solomon and Juno. So it's going to be Juno who's going to be listed higher. That's Ziggy Juno. Dalton Solomon. And rounding it out there will be Washburn, right? Yeah, it's Newt Washburn. What a name. Okay, so let's finish this off here. Call it a... Whoa, I guess I hit that 1 times. Okay, so your victor here in the 2018 Silverado Open, the inaugural event on the Tenacious Golf Tour, Adam Trenchard. If you noticed, he was a 2B in the tournament rating. So the tournament ratings, if you are interested, tied for second, you had a 5A and a 4C. So interesting how that can work out. I think what you will find with this, what we will find with this over time is that the dice make a big difference. It's a lot of chance, which is cool. I think that's kind of the way it goes. But I think there's also you're going to see, so tied for fourth was a 1A, and then tied for sixth was a 1B. So, you know, clearly I think you're going to see the ones and the twos are going to be around the top of the leaderboard quite a bit, but they may just not perform in the long run. But, you know, we'll just keep playing this out. I've got to figure out how I'm going to put these scores in to my database and do the money and all that stuff, and try to have scores that make sense, just to try and have sort of a statistical analysis if there really isn't a way to do that so much here. But to try and at least have a fictional one. So thanks for watching this. Again, from the beginning of this video, I had a little bit of a talk about the Patreon account. We'd really appreciate if you join. We'd really we're giving money away in the process, and I know that some people might not think that money is something that we should be looking for. You know, it's, you know, we're just trying to give ourselves the opportunity to keep doing more things with our channel here, and just being able to go out and put the money out there for different projects and stuff. That's the reason we're doing it. So thanks. If you like this video, that'd be awesome. Thanks for watching. Catch us next time. I'll probably go back to the Phillies for a little while, and then catch up with another tournament here in one of these weekends. So hang in there. Thanks a lot. Adam Trenchard, your winner on the 2018 Silverado Open with a score of 21 under. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. God bless.